I was taking two of my friends home one couple Sundays ago, and I've just finished dropping off my last friend. I was on McQueen, and I was gonna take Queen Creek all the way to Lindsay to go home. And I already know that most of where I was gonna be driving, there's no street lights, so I put on all four of my headlights, so I had more light to see, and so that way the SUV behind me also had more visibility. And so I was just driving, and I started noticing that there was a car that was coming our way, but I wasn't sure if he was in our lane or if he was in his own lane. And as we started getting closer towards it, I noticed the front of the car, so I hit my brakes to quickly check to see where I was, because I thought I was on the wrong side, but I was on my side. So then I looked off to my right, and I saw that there was a lane to go turn into this one complex, and then there was a straight shot along it. So I just went off to the right, and I hit the gas, and he zoomed past me, and I watched him in my rear view as he continued to make a left turn without stopping, and I saw the SUV dip forward to avoid it, and just kept going. And I know that driving NBA has a lesson on the simulator where you got to avoid a couple times from head-on cars that come out of nowhere or that are coming towards you that you don't realize. And so that was what helped me.
When we were deciding on choosing a driving school, we looked at different driving schools. The price was one of them. But even though driving MBA came a little bit higher than everything else, when it comes to make the weight decision, should we pay less for our child driving or should we pay more? The more one, because our child's life is priceless. And the experience and that he would gonna run on the road, you never know what it is. And we had to go with the best. Price at that time, it didn't matter. It was our child's life. When you put a teenager on the road, you want to make sure that our teenagers does the right decision on what they do, and they can react on what happens to them on the road. Driving MBA did that for us. We're really glad that we decided to do what we did.
I'm very happy with what Driving NBA did for our son in preparing him for driving on the streets. And it was something that was a decision that my wife and I had come across in talking after the presentation at the high school, as well as at the Chandler Chamber of Commerce event. And we thought that this would be a very good preparation for him in the event that he would ever have or potential accident, that he would know how to avoid it. In other situations, it's much better than some of the other schools that we had looked at, and we're very happy that he was able to react accordingly. We thank Driving MBA.